That was some hella smack talk, Papa Smithy.
We call it trash talk, and sometimes it's a bit tame, sometimes it is vicious. And both these guys lost our first trash talk night of the season because of the accelerated calendar. Came at the perfect time, because suddenly...
No one dying as well means that you're certainly not going to have to use that as sound barrier. Is going to be opted in for, just to make sure that they can try and win this one out. WhoRU does finally find himself a kill, but immediately Ahan comes back up. Gesture, no res available for IDK, and finally GC Busan are finding some action. Not even losing anyone, so Hagopyeon not going to have to use his res. We're going to have that recap at 80%. The Afreeca Freecs, and now it starts ticking up for GC Busan. It felt like it was so much trying to get himself back into a position where he can threaten that heal.
What enough time for Busan to get back on the point. It's crazy that the flip never happened.
Yeah, and we've got the D.Va mech and D.Va falling down. Oh, the trade of kills as the Rockets travel through both of them.
Lucid dies with res up.
Res not up yet for Hagopyeon, so they're not able to capitalize completely here. But Ahan has to get out of the way of this point, and they have to get off. Oh god, that is so much they have to tick back up. Yet press that button as Prophet has to get the hell out of there.
Lucid dies with res again.
Oh my goodness, and here's WhoRU getting a lot of work done. Good defense matrix to stop a lot of that barrage damage, but Recry, he's gonna kill himself unfortunately, and Afreeca Freecs, they are getting wiped out. Lucid needs to get back to this point, but he can't! And that is going to be map number 1 taken by GC Busan.
We've been struck.
It's gonna be
a headbutt.
Yep. I like it. Prophet gonna grab a couple though, and Recry, despite slipping and falling over, he's gonna die along with WhoRU as well. So this is what happens if you just headbutt one another. Generally, you're both gonna fall down.
Zenyatta way out of position, so ult charge as a bonus. You can't even disengage here. If you're the Afreeca Freecs after losing that first cap, so you give ult percentage over to the enemy, and Lucia also well overextended. Big delay, but crucially, ult percentage, Pulse Bomb already ready. The GC Busan and Prophet. Speaking of dives, Doomfist into the backline, they actually blow up Gesture. Dies first in the fight again.
Yeah, and Tidal are actually getting that one started and coordinating really nicely with that Pulse Bomb. And it did come in. Ahan still doing some work as Lucid picks up WhoRU, and that is a big deal. WhoRU, we know what he controls for GC Busan. So much space and so much of the damage is on him, but looks like they are going to try and flip that script, getting a couple of kills back. The front line has been obliterated, and they get that switch up, despite the fact that Ahan was trying to be fair.
Usually it's about the first dive from the Doomfist, but no one-shots yet.
Yeah, we do have the Transcendence coming out from GC Busan, and Lucid's going to answer pretty immediately. IDK doesn't have the sound barrier. Closer also very far away from it as Gesture. He's going to be able to pick up Lucid, but the kills are coming in thick and fast for the Afreeca Freecs. They're not fighting on the point, though, as we're ticking up to 95%. Afreeca Freecs are getting kills, but is this going to be enough? Away from control as this series goes on as well, Papa. I'm really excited to see what kind of comps they're going to run. With Recry being the one nominated for playing that Doomfist, they could be playing some of these Doomfist Genji compositions that we've seen work. As this is going to be Recry once again back on his famous Pharah from earlier seasons, and he's able to get the first opening kills and even chase a few more down. Survive to tell the tale.
I mean, some deadly accuracies already.
As WhoRU's going to take down Tidal. Unfortunately, he hasn't necessarily found the success that maybe we were expecting from this guy, because Tidal was certainly a worthwhile person to be watching.
I mean, he's a great player, but even if you're flexible, Winston is such a competitive only hero when it comes to performance at the highest stage, at the apex. Timings are going to be so important for contesting payloads. Right now, even on control, they're a bit of a struggle as WhoRU's got his first attack visor.
Yeah, we've got sound barrier coming in as well. They're investing a lot just to make sure that the Afreeca Freecs die, and they are going to definitely do that. It's only Kalios left alive, and I believe he's on a respawn mission. Actually, just going to commit suicide, so sad times. Ahan does the same thing, and Afreeca Freecs need another go, but I think they've only got one more in them. 80% now for GC Busan. And they've had this it's so important, and look at this tick up. Afreeca Freecs should be able to get their switch over in the overtime, but we know how hard it can be. They've still got 70% to get, and GC Busan aren't even letting them take control. Ariel's on this point, he's gonna get taken out of the mech, but no, he actually has the self-destruct there. They want to get this tick down, and they should be able to do it as well.
No one else here.
GC Busan, they do it, they go up 1-0. Control, maybe not necessarily the best barometer to figure this one out, but on their signature choices, but is going to be what they're going to stick with. No Doomfist to come in for the Afreeca Freecs, and WhoRU, he's the one-man army. GC
Oh,
Busan
wow,
and
Prophet takes out Recry without even having to dive in. Usually with the Doomfist, we expect them to dive the enemy high ground. They don't even need to do that. This is already over. They've already got both DPS dead.
Yep, smashed them out, and you can see WhoRU actually, he just got rid of the nano boosted with his Dragon Blade as well.
Gets nothing.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. It's going to be a boot kill for Closer onto Ahan. IDK is going to fall as well, and it's just once again the killing fields, man. It's real disaster for the Afreeca Freecs, as point B was almost as easy as point A. Prophet is looking just terrifying. That big smile on his face. If I was an Afreeca fan, I would not enjoy this. They have been getting creatively in to the backline here on Numbani. I'm liking it as WhoRU punches out the front line. Big uppercut. WhoRU gets rid of Tydola so quickly. Transcendence there as well. We mentioned that was one of their ultimates that they had available, and it may have actually given them enough to make work happen here. Prophet gets rid of Lucid, and look at this. Kills are coming through thick and fast for GC Busan as they're just piloting this payload towards the finish line. 3 minutes 20 is on the clock, and now they're looking to take down the stragglers, and there it is. GC Busan, huge time bank, massively impressive.
Already used here. Try and buy some time, doesn't get much though.
Yeah, boosted D.Va takes down Tydola very quickly. And I like boosted D.Va.
Ahan has been on a solo mission. It's his 4th kill of the map so far, but his team has fallen around him, so they still haven't got the full claim. As Recry has a nice angle on TacVisor. Gonna get pushed away by the Winston though. Yeah, it was nice use of the backhand. They're looking to still sit themselves onto this point. Self-destruct flies forward. Double, yeah, exactly. Lucid and Ahan are going to fall down, and now Prophet, his desperation flies through, but Recry is going to say no to that. Gets rid of the rest of the DPS in WhoRU as well, and that is going to be point A. Meter point 5, actually, on that one, as the Afreeca Freecs do take down Gesture very quickly. They should be able to push this one through. Yeah, Recry gets rid of the D.Va, and WhoRU to boot. This should be fine. Cute little flanking play, actually, to come in from the Afreeca Freecs. 4 minutes 40, still a very...
Try and even that one out. WhoRU is going to be able to take down IDK. This could be important. Lucid's invested the Transcendence into this fight, but WhoRU, he just flat out doesn't care. Recry is going to go down. Lucid, straight after that ultimate's done, he meets himself waiting for the cooldown timer before he can get back into the fight. So Prophet also answering, and they're trying to get staggered kills. They're doing very well at it as well, as Tydola dies much later than the first kill in that fight. The Afreeca Freecs make sure that they can hold on here, but Ahan is able to pick one up onto Prophet. So much of the damage now missing as IDK gets rid of WhoRU. No more damage there now as the Afreeca Freecs. Can they get it the rest of the way? It does. Oh my goodness, okay, a lot of damage coming out from the self-destruct as it manages to get the mech as well. Important stuff as they are respawning, getting back towards this point. Recry with the TacVisor does find a few of these kills, and Ahan finally making the Doomfist look like one of his heroes.
I love Recry's positioning, always at an angle where you cannot get tanks and also the soldier when you're down, so they're just pushing the car. It's a free push.
Oh, very close. Good boop off, and the Winston denied getting onto that point. It's nowhere near the time bank that GC Busan had, but Afreeca Freecs are going to make sure that this one goes the distance.
Just going to be a minute.
2 ticks on this first point, and they have actually evened it out. So Prophet going to be able to pull one back. Gesture as well gets rid of the mech, and this could be important. See what they can actually make happen as WhoRU is going to be denied. So Ahan grabs that kill. There's the mech gone at the same time. So Afreeca Freecs actually getting fantastic follow-up kills as Ahan taking everything out and the forced reset comes in. GC Busan will try again.
Opening kill, gets the mech, chases down more members, and holds onto the Dragon Blade.
Got that dash in, and you can see only 45%. It's not a classic Ahan player. There's a big EMP on this roof to start off, but he's going to sacrifice himself. The answering kills are there from Afreeca Freecs, despite Tydola falling along with Ahan.
That was really weird. He didn't snap back, as we almost always see after the EMP.
Doesn't seem to matter, though.
Rest of his team will do the job. Thought he could have gotten out, but didn't matter, like you say. Argopan able to do the cleanup. Picks up the health packs, they back away.
A bit of it there as well. Close to 90% now for Ahan.
Transcendence to answer a blade, and Afreeca Freecs have to move now, otherwise it's just over.
Yeah, have to get onto this point. It is so damn close. GC Busan getting the first kill in this fight at the same time. You have to stay on the point now, Afreeca Freecs. This is your Apex Season 4 lives on the line, but no, GC Busan smash smashing them now. They've just formed themselves as a team into a fist, and they are smashing Afreeca Freecs apart, and that is it. It's all over. 3-0. GC Busan over the Afreeca Freecs. Unlikely victory, but man, it's a fairy tale, and they complete it.
네, 일단 GC 부산은 처음에 그러니까 어떤 시에서 이제 지원을 처음 해가지고 만든 팀이라서 최초 지역 연구팀이긴 하고요. 그리고 이제 저희 팀은 다른 뭐 게임 팀도 지금 지원하고 있고, 그리고 제가 이제 하는 포지션은 메인 탱커인데 이제 윈스턴 위주로 하고 있어요. 저희 팀은 웬만하면 다른 팀보다는 공격적인 것 같아요. 공격적이고, 그리고 그냥 공격적인 것 같아요. 일단 8강 진출한 건 진짜 기쁘고요. 저희가 2부에서 올라온 팀이라서. 그리고 경기력은 저희는 그렇게 좋진 않았던 것 같은데, 그래도 한번 다시 보기를 해봐야겠어요, 집에서. 약간 기억이 잘 안 나가지고. 이게 이제 평소에 연습할 때 스크림을 해보면 2부 팀하고도 해보고 뭐 1부 팀하고도 다 해보잖아요. 그러면 이제 1부 팀 중에서도 이제 2부 팀이랑 하면 안 될 것 같은 팀도 있고, 그리고 뭐 2부 팀도 이제 잘하는 팀들이 많아서 지금 아직 에이펙스에 그러니까 정확히 정돈이 안 된 것 같아요. 팀이 다 순위라는 게. 네, 챌린저스의 몇 팀은 저희도 스크림 해봤는데 꽤나 잘하는 팀들이 있어가지고 그런 팀들은 에이펙스에 와도 충분히 높게 올라갈 수 있을 것 같아요. 기존 컨셉 D.Va, 그러니까 D.Va 기존 컨셉처럼은 완벽하게는 못 쓸 것 같고, 근데 어차피 지금 둠피스트랑 캐릭이 있어가지고 예전에는 이제 D.Va 매트릭스만 있으면 이제 다 막았잖아요. 근데 둠피스트가 있으니까 이제 윈스턴 이제 우클릭으로 케어해주고 그러면서 이제 다 막아주는 그림이 안 나와서 그렇게 상관은 없을 것 같아요. 일단 메인 탱커는 공간을 확보를 많이 해줘야 되거든요. 그래서 그것도 그냥 가서 공간 확보를 해주는 게 아니라 타이밍을 잘 봐야 돼요. 그래서 우리 팀이 이득 볼 수 있는 타이밍에 이제 윈스턴 같은 경우는 앞으로 점프를 뛰어서 영역을 한번 먹어주고 그런 식으로 하는 게 중요해요. 이번에 저희가 이제 챌린저스에서 8강까지 왔는데 저희가 이번에 꼭 노력해서 4강, 그리고 만약 4강에 또 올라가면 결승까지 바라볼 수 있도록 해볼게요. 류재홍 선수? 일단 류재홍 선수는 좀 약간 완벽한 것 같아요. 좀 플레이가.